Okay. Yeah. So, please inform me if anybody is new today. Everybody was there yesterday's class? Okay, someone is raising Sangeeta US. Okay, only one student is new today. Anybody else? Aarti. I think Aarti was there yesterday, but no problem. Okay, so these two students are only new today. So I think we should revise once today yesterday's content. Actually, I think we will revise by question answer sessions. You all have went through the slides or the PDF I have sent yesterday. Please reply me, otherwise the session will be very boring. Those who have attended the session yesterday, have you went through the slides?
No, ma'am.
Why you should once at least see or read the slides after the class. You should once see the slides, then you do not have to read once again, or you do not have to read again and again repeatedly. If you sincerely attend the class with awareness and you read the slide just after the class, it will be easy for understanding and for remembering too. Okay, so no problem. Sorry. So no problem. We will discuss once more today, and I'll put some questions to you, and you have to answer those questions. I'll open the slides. Please answer me. The session should be interactive. Okay. Slides were shared yesterday evening only. It's not today. It was shared yesterday. Please be updated. So, we will
Excuse me,
revise
ma'am.
once more today.
Where is slideshow shared, ma'am? Actually, we didn't get it.
ओके कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं. आज हम फिर वही चीजें एक बार रिवाइज करेंगे तो सबको हो जाएगा, सबको क्लियर हो जाएगा.
ठीक है मैम, ठीक है.
ठीक है. तो मेरी स्क्रीन दिख रही है आप लोगों को?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके. So these are the slides. You can see we have already studied yesterday. So I'll put some questions and slides are in front of you, but you have to answer. You have to open your mic, you have to unmute yourself and answer. Please answer. Slides are there. आप लोगों को देख देख के ही बोलना है, लेकिन बोलना है तभी याद रहेगा. ठीक है? तो मैं पहले पूछूंगी कि मैं नाम लेके ही पूछती हूँ. एक मिनट. Yeah. Indu. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Please tell me what is the basic structural and functional unit of life?
Cell, ma'am. Cell.
And can you please categorize the cell in which cell contain which parts?
It is a structural and functional unit of life, and it starts Latin word cella, that means small room, and it is discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665.
You are opening your slides in front of you.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, very good. If you are honest, then it's very good to hear from you.
Yeah.
ठीक है. Next, Lekha, Miss Lekha.
Yes, Didi.
What is prokaryotic?
Prokaryotic. It is one of the type of the cell, which
Yes.
means it is unicellular or single cellular. That means it does not have membrane bound, and it consists of only one cell.
Membrane bound what?
It is like it does not have that plasma membrane.
It is
Sorry,
having.
it does not have that. It is like that nucleus. It does not have the nucleus, membrane bound nucleus.
Yes. Nucleus. The cell is also having nucleus. The cell is also having plasma membrane. But
Organelles and
organelles
organelles.
inside the cell. What do you mean by organelles?
Organelles, it means all the contents which are present inside the cell inside the cytoplasm, like mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum,
Very
Golgi
good.
apparatus, centrosome. In centrosome,
If organelles are not bounded by membrane, then
yes,
it is prokaryotic.
yes,
And if the organelles are bounded by membrane, then it is eukaryotic.
yes,
Very good.
yes.
I'm very happy to hear from you. Now, Usha. Usha, can you please
Yes, ma'am.
unmute yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Please give me some information about plasma membrane.
Plasma membrane is the external outer layer, or it's also called cell membrane, ma'am. And
Hmm.
it kind of defines the borders of the cell.
Hmm.
It has two layers. That's why it's called double layered. And
Hmm.
it's also the property is semi-permeable. Means it
Hmm.
allows certain contents to go into the cell and come out of the cell.
Hmm.
And these layers which are present in the cell membrane are made up of two layers, as we said. So those two layers, each of them has phosphorus and lipids along with proteins.
Very good. Very good to hear from you. You have given all the information regarding plasma membrane. Yeah. Now, Yasha Kamal. Can you please unmute yourself? Yasha या फिर यश जो भी हो. Hello, Yash. Can you please unmute yourself? Okay. Bhavisha.
Yes,
Bhavisha.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
You were there in yesterday's class?
No, ma'am. I haven't. I
Okay.
didn't attend the class, yesterday's class.
You just listen the class today.
Sure, ma'am.
Geeta. K. Geeta. Can you please
Yes,
unmute your...
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Please differentiate me the cytosol and cytoplasm. You can see the slide.
1 second. Sorry, ma'am. I'm not in a position to pay now because I'm inside the office.
You were there in yesterday's class?
I was there. Now I'm inside my work.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'll just plan myself tomorrow.
Okay. No problem. I was not getting you. What's your problem? No problem.
No, ma'am. I'm in work. I'm yet to finish my office.
Okay. Okay. Vrushali Jadhav.
Ji, ma'am.
Can you please answer me the same question?
I can't answer because today is my first class, and yesterday's class I didn't see the video. So
Okay.
from tomorrow I will start answering in class, and I will pay attention also from
No
today.
problem. No problem.
Sorry, ma'am.
Swaminathan Balaji.
Yes.
Can you please answer?
Cytoplasm, it contains, yeah, cytoplasm. It
Hmm.
is present between the plasma membrane and nuclear membrane.
Hmm.
It contains cytosol and varieties of organelles. So then cytosol is like a viscous, colorless material.
Hmm.
It is contain large
Your
percentage
voice
of
is.
water.
Hmm.
And then cytosol is an inorganic icons and organic components.
Yeah. If you are honest, then it is very good to hear from you. Okay. Aarti is new today, and anyone left? Okay. I think everyone has answered me. So we will go today with a very quick revision of yesterday's class. Please just listen carefully. If you are not getting, then you can listen the videos, recorded videos later too. But it is a revision, so I will go very quickly. So cell is the basic functional and structural unit of living organisms. They may vary in shape, size, structure, function, like these parameters. And the word cell is originated from Latin word cella, which means small room, and it was discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665. Approx 200 types of cells are there in human body. There are two types of cell on the basis of membrane bounded organelles. Those are prokaryotic and eukaryotic. What are these prokaryotic and eukaryotic? The main difference is membrane bounded organelles. If organelles are bounded with membrane, organelles inside the cell is bounded by the membrane, then it is eukaryotic. Mainly eukaryotic are multicellular. But if the organelles are not bounded by membrane, then it is prokaryotic. And generally prokaryotic are unicellular. You can see the example of unicellular are amoeba, bacteria, paramecium, and multicellular humans, animals, plants. Okay. Next, structure of cell is mainly categorized into three things. First is plasma membrane, second is cytoplasm, third is nucleus. You can see here. Okay. Now, first of all, plasma membrane. It is the outermost part of cell, which defines border of the cell, and it is made up of two layers, and these layers are semi-permeable, which means it allows only certain materials to go in and out of the cell. Okay, that is why it is semi-permeable, and it is double layered, and these layers are made up of phospholipid and protein. Means you can see here, this is a membrane and it is double layered. You can see the balls and the tails. These are the phosphorus and lipids and proteins. And the pink colors are channels which transport various material or minerals. And the function of cell membrane is protection. It controls entry and exit of materials, just like gatekeeper. We will move to cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is made up of it cytoplasm. The word cytoplasm denotes cytosol and organelles both. Means when we pronounce cytoplasm, that means we are including the cell organelles with cytosol. What is cytosol? Cytosol is the watery jelly-like structure found inside the cell. Means the liquid part of cell in which organelles are floating. And it is not very much watery, it is somewhat viscous. Means just it is somewhat denser than water, just like honey. Okay, and contains a large percentage of water, inorganic ions, organic compounds, and organelles. And cytoplasmic organelles are mainly mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, ribosome, lysosome, centrosome. At first, mitochondria is oval or rod-shaped structure, vary in number, change in shape continuously. Means it may continuously change in shape, in its shape. And its main function is to break down food molecules to produce energy. Please pay attention in these informative slides. These are very informative and very important and very basic too. These are the base of anatomy and physiology. Everybody should know these informations, should know about cell. Either from arts background, either from commerce background or science, doesn't matter. These are the very basics of human life. Everybody should know about this. So pay attention to these slides. So we are talking about mitochondria. The main function of mitochondria is to break down the food molecules to produce energy. Means our body consumes energy from food, and the process is done inside mitochondria. If anybody heard about Krebs cycle or glycolysis takes place in, can anybody answer me where glycolysis takes place in? Do you
In
know
liver,
it?
ma'am?
I am talking about cell, not organ. Do you anybody know about glycolysis and Krebs cycle? If you know, then I'll be very happy. Otherwise, no problem. Glycolysis is the process of breakdown of glucose to ATP. ATP means our body, our body means energy is stored in our body in the form of ATP. Adenosine triphosphate is the full form of ATP. So energy is stored in our body in the form of adenosine triphosphate, and it is made by different biological or chemical processes in our body, and these processes takes place like glycolysis takes place in cytoplasm, and this Krebs cycle takes place in mitochondria. Okay, so the most important Krebs cycle takes place in mitochondria that breaks down food molecules to produce energy. To produce energy means ATP. The more ATP we will have in mitochondria, the more energy we will have in our body. Like 1 ATP, 2 ATP, 38 ATP, 40 ATP. As much as ATP our mitochondria have, as much as energetic we will be. Okay, so the main function of mitochondria is to break down food molecules to produce energy, means adenosine triphosphate. That is why it is known as powerhouse of the cell. And energy factory and kitchen of the cell. Moving to endoplasmic reticulum, it is a network of membranous fluid-filled tubules. You can see the picture here, clearly shown, and it is of two types, rough and smooth. Why rough and smooth? Can anybody answer me who have attended yesterday's class?
Rough
Ma'am,
endoplasmic
rough and
reticulum is made up of, it is covered with ribosomes,
Ribosomes.
whereas the smooth endoplasmic reticulum is does not
Without
have any
ribosomes.
ribosomes.
Yeah, very good. Now Yash Sahav is answering. Why you were why you were mute last time when I was asking you?
Yeah, I mean outside. That's why.
Okay, no problem. So, very good to hear from you that smooth is those who are not attached with ribosomes, and rough endoplasmic reticulums containing ribosome in their walls. And what are ribosomes? Ribosomes are produced by nucleus, a small granules which are produced by nucleus. And we will study about ribosome later. So now focus on the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum generally found just beside the nucleus. As we know, ribosomes are produced by nucleus. So when it is produced by nucleus and attaching to the rough endoplasmic reticulum, so rough endoplasmic reticulum should be nearer to nucleus. And those endoplasmic reticulums which are not near to nucleus, generally they are smooth. They don't contain ribosome in their walls. Okay. So smooth endoplasmic reticulum synthesis lipid and rough endoplasmic reticulum synthesis proteins. And smooth endoplasmic reticulum detoxifies the cell. And detoxification means
Removing the toxic from the body.
yeah, removing the toxins, impurities. And synthesis of steroid hormones too. Steroid is a type of hormone. Now moving to Golgi apparatus, known as Golgi body or Golgi complex. You can see in the picture complex of vesicles and folded membranes near the cell nucleus. It's also found near the cell nucleus, and its functions are store and modifies proteins. It stores the protein and modifies protein and prepares protein for transport to other part of the cell. And it forms liposomes. Yesterday anybody asked about liposome, and I'm very sorry that I was not available today whole day, and I have not checked about it. I will obviously tell you. Now moving to ribosome. Ribosome, as I have told you earlier, it is produced by nucleus, and these are small granules composed of protein mainly and RNA. RNA means ribonucleic acid, और साथ में अगर कहे तो ribonucleoprotein. Ribosomes are of two types, obviously. Those ribosomes which are attached with endoplasmic reticulum are bounded ribosomes, but which are free from endoplasmic reticulum are free ribosomes. And the function of ribosome are protein synthesis, known as protein factory of cell. Okay. So what are ribosomes made up of? Please answer me.
Ma'am, it is produced by
An
nucleus.
RNA. It is composed of protein, ma'am.
Yeah, very good. It is
Protein and
produced
RNA.
by nucleus, but it is composed of protein and RNA. Not only protein, RNA too. RNA is ribonucleic acid. And ribosome, what are the functions of ribosome?
Protein synthesis.
Yeah, that is why known as protein factory of cell. Now moving to lysosome, a very important question is what is known as suicidal bag? We have discussed earlier. Please answer me.
Lysosomes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Lysosomes
very
or
good.
like that, ma'am.
Yeah, very good. Because it digests the unwanted material of the cell, but sometimes it digests itself. ये खुद को ही खत्म कर देता है कभी कभी. ये सेल की जो गंदी चीज है, जो अनवांटेड चीज है, उसको डाइजेस्ट कर लेता है, उसको खत्म कर देता है, उसको मार देता है, किल कर देता है. पर कभी कभी ये खुद को ही खत्म कर लेता है, इसीलिए इसे सुसाइडल बैग भी कहा जाता है. और ये ओवल शेप का ही होता है. यू कैन सी इन द स्लाइड, जनरली गोल और ओवल शेप का ही होता है. कंटेन वेराइटी ऑफ एंजाइम्स, and function as intracellular digestive system. Digest unusual materials within the cell known as digestive apparatus. Cell digestive machine भी कहा जाता है. And if some organelles are dead, then it cleans those. If some parts of the cell are dead, then it cleans those parts. And also known as suicidal bag. By autolysis, the process by which it digests itself is known as autolysis. Okay, this is also an important question. By the process in which lysosome digests itself is known as autolysis. And by the process of phagocytosis, lysosomes in white blood cell contain enzyme that digest foreign material such as microorganisms. We have discussed earlier very well that if some foreign material is entering in our body, then what is the defense mechanism of our body? Please answer me.
White blood
Ma'am,
cells.
WBC, white
Yeah,
blood
very good.
cells.
White blood cells are the army of our body. So the lysosome present in white blood cells destroy those microorganisms or invaders which are going to destroy our body or which are harmful for our body. And by the process lysosome act, or by the process lysosome function to kill the unwanted microorganisms, the process is known as phagocytosis. You can see in the picture how it destroys the bacteria. You can see the red color bacteria is coming near the lysosome, and it's getting its false feet known as pseudopodia. You can see it is engulfing by its fall feet. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे दो ऐसे हाथ फैलाए हुए हैं उसको पकड़ने के लिए. जो रेड कलर का बैक्टीरिया है उसको पकड़ने के लिए इसने अपना दो हाथ क्रिएट कर लिया है. ये फॉल्स है. ये अभी कुछ देर बाद ये खुद अपने शेप में आ जाएंगे. फिर इनको पकड़ के ये अंदर कर लिए, पहले अंदर करके उनको डाइजेस्ट कर लिए, फिर डाइजेस्ट करके इनका वेस्ट मटेरियल बन गया. दिख रहा है ना, ये वेस्ट मटेरियल थोड़ा ग्रीनिश कलर का बन गया. फिर ये वेस्ट मटेरियल छोड़ भी रहा है. जैसे हम खाना खाते हैं, डाइजेस्ट करते हैं, फिर हम एक्सक्रीट भी करते हैं, वैसे इसी तरह ये माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म को खा गया, खा के डाइजेस्ट कर गया. डाइजेस्ट करने के बाद ये छोड़ भी दिया, एक्सक्रीशन भी कर दिया जो अनवांटेड मटेरियल है. ऐसे काम करता है ये. फिर सेंट्रोजोम. सेंट्रोजोम रॉड शेप्ड ऑर्गेनेल है, मतलब रॉड की तरह होता है ये देखने में. कंसिस्ट ऑफ पेयर ऑफ सेंट्रियोल्स, मींस दिस सिंगल रॉड शेप्ड जो दिख रहा है ये सेंट्रियोल है। एक एक रॉड सेप्ट जो मटेरियल दिख रहा है, ये एक एक रॉड सेंट्रियोल कहा जाता है इनको। और these centrioles are grouped by 3. In one plate there are 3 centrioles, and one centrosome consists of 9 plates. Okay, one plate consists 3 centrioles, and one centrosome consists 9 plates. So one centrosome consists of 27 centrioles. एक एक जो स्ट्रॉ टाइप का दिख रहा है, ये एक एक सेंट्रियोल है, और ये 3 के ग्रुप में रहते हैं। तो 3 के ग्रुप अगर एक प्लेट में है तो 9 प्लेट को मिला के एक सेंट्रोजोम बनता है। तो एक सेंट्रोजोम में 27 सेंट्रियोल्स मिलता है। और ये कहाँ होते हैं? जनरली न्यूक्लियस के अगल बगल ही होते हैं, लोकेटेड नियर द न्यूक्लियस, प्ले अ रोल इन सेल्युलर रिप्रोडक्शन। सेल का जब डिवीजन होता है, when cell divides itself, then centrosomes play a very important role. They are also called the skeleton of the cell. The structure of cell is defined by the appearance of centrosomes only. Facilitate movement of the chromosome during cell division. Now, moving to last part or most important part of cell is nucleus. As our brain controls our whole body, like that only nucleus control the whole cell, and it is oval or round shape, located at the center of the cell, contains genetic materials of cell, that is deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA. You all have heard about DNA. Some of you may know about DNA. DNA is the deoxyribonucleic acid which contains genetic material. Most cells are mononucleated, some cells are multinucleated, some cells are anucleated. कुछ सेल में एक ही न्यूक्लियस होता है, किसी में 2 होता है, किसी में एक भी नहीं होता है. So you can see the example of a multinucleated cell found in skeletal muscle. Anucleated cell are red blood cell and platelets. Now, components of nucleus are nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nucleolus, and chromatin. Just like cell only, nucleus is also having similar kind of structure and function. We have studied in case of cell that cell membrane protects the cell and separates the cell, and it is bilayered and it is semi permeable. All these qualities are also similar in case of nuclear envelope. Just like cell membrane, nuclear envelope is also covering nucleus, and it is semi-permeable, it is bilayer. You can see in the slide, outermost component of the nucleus define the border of nucleus known as nuclear envelope, made up of double phospholipid membrane, separates from nuclear material from cytoplasm. Nuclear membrane has pores that control the flow of material going in and out of the nucleus. That is the similarity we can found in cell membrane. So, what is called, can you please answer me? What is the terminology we give to this property?
Semi-permeability.
Yeah, very good. Semi-permeable membrane. Nuclear membrane protects the nucleus. Okay, and this is the detailed structure of nucleus. You can see gap between membrane is the pore, nuclear pore, by which the materials, wanted and unwanted materials, go in and out of the nucleus. That is why semi-permeable. And the thread-like structure you can see in the nucleus is chromatin. We will understand what chromatin is. And in the middle of the nucleus, it is, we can see a rounded sept, something is visible, that is nucleolus. As nucleus is present in the cell, just like that only nucleolus is present inside nucleus. So nucleoplasm is our next slide. It is just like cytoplasm only, a viscous watery material. Nucleoplasm is a type of protoplasm that is made up of mostly of water, or organic ions, various organic molecules, inorganic ions. Protoplasm means cytoplasm plus nucleoplasm. Means when we talk about protoplasm, it depicts both cytoplasm and nucleoplasm. So it's one of the important point. What is meant by protoplasm? Please answer me.
Combination of cytoplasm and nucleoplasm.
And what is meant by cytoplasm?
Cytoplasm is the viscous watery material which is in the cell, outside of the nucleus, or between the cell membrane and the nuclear membrane.
Something more. I think there was something more.
It's a combination of cytosol and variety of organisms.
Very good. I wanted this only. When we talk about cytoplasm, then it is containing the cell organelles too. It's not only the jelly-like structure. The jelly-like structure is cytosol. But when we talk about cytoplasm, then it includes the cell organelles too. And when we talk about protoplasm, then it is cytoplasm plus nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm is the structure, a jelly-like structure inside the cell. So the functions of, find the chromatin and the nucleus. Okay. Inside the nucleoplasm, we can find chromatin. And the functions, its functions, nucleoplasm functions are supporting the chromatin material and nucleus, providing rigidity to the nucleus. It is the site of synthesis of DNA, RNA, and ribosomes. It is the site where ribosomes, DNA, and RNA are synthesized. Where ribosomes, DNA, and RNA are synthesized? Please answer.
Nucleoplasm.
Nucleoplasm. Very good. Now we will move to chromatin. Nucleolus stores chromatin. Nucleus stores chromatin. Chromatin is a complex structure of deoxyribonucleic acid and protein. Means chromatin is a complex structure of DNA and protein. Chromosomes are thread-like structure and loosely coiled structure. उलझे हुए धागों की तरह ये दिखते हैं, लूजली कॉइल्ड होते हैं, और ये किस चीज से बने होते हैं? डीएनए और प्रोटीन से बने होते हैं क्रोमेटिन. ये डीएनए और प्रोटीन का कॉम्प्लेक्स स्ट्रक्चर है. क्रोमोसोम्स आर कंडेंस्ड फॉर्म ऑफ क्रोमेटिन. Okay, 23 pairs of chromosomes are there in one nucleus. So this is a very, very important question. How many pairs of chromosome are found in
23, ma'am.
Yes, very good. This is a very important question. You can see here how we can magnify the gene structure. You can see at the left cell and blue colored cell, navy blue colored cell membrane, the light blue colored cytoplasm, black colored cell organelles, and in the middle of cell, red colored nucleus. And when nucleus is zoomed, there is some thread-like structure, that is chromosome. And when we zoom chromosome, we can find DNA, and DNA is something like this in the second right side structure, crisscrossed green color, and the final magnification structure is gene or segment of DNA. Now, it contains deoxyribonucleic acid in condensed form attached to histone protein. When we will study detail about our genetic material, then we can see that histone protein is attached to DNA, and the functions of chromosome are it controls activities of cell, just like we see or we have observed that we carry some of our qualities of our parents, means some qualities of our parents are clearly visible in us. So this is because these chromosomes only. These chromosomes carry this genetic material in nucleus in the form of DNA, and those qualities of parents are also seen in us too. So those qualities are depicted by DNA. So we will behave like that only what our DNA tells to our cell. Like the nucleus is the brain of the cell, and nucleus is made up of what? Chromatin. So chromatin is containing DNA. So DNA is the genetic material, means the qualities we are having from our parents. So we will act like that only what our DNA or what our chromosomes are telling to our cell to do. Are you guys getting it? What I am trying to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Should I repeat in Hindi, or you are okay with this?
Okay with this, ma'am.
Okay. So what the chromosomes will tell the cell means chromosomes are controlling the activities of cell, carrying genetic information in the form of genes, control inheritance and metabolism too. Inheritance is obviously controlled by chromosomes, and metabolism too. Now, the most important of nucleus is nucleolus. It is round shaped structure located inside the nucleus, membraneless organelle. Now, nucleolus is membraneless. Nucleolus is found inside nucleus. So, nucleolus is membraneless. Nucleolus is a large structure in the nucleus made up of proteins and ribonucleic acid. It is also made up of protein and RNA. The function of nucleolus is synthesis of RNA, synthesis of ribosome, synthesis of protein. So, now please answer me, where does ribosome synthesized?
Nucleolus.
Only nucleolus. That is why I am asking who is with full awareness in the class.
Nucleoplasm also. It's the site
Yeah.
of synthesis of DNA, RNA, and also ribosomes. That is where we
Yeah.
saw.
Very good. Who are you? I just want to see. Usha, very good. So, ribosomes are synthesized in both nucleolus and nucleoplasm. We just have discussed few minutes earlier. So, that is about complete information about cell. very basic but complete information about cell. We have completed cell today. If anybody is having any kind of doubt, please ask. So everybody is clear? If anybody is having any kind of doubt, don't hesitate. Please ask. I will repeat every time till you don't understand. Till you understand. Sorry. So if you will not, you will.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
please clarify this again, ma'am. Protoplasm, cytoplasm, and new.
Okay.
Okay.
Just see this structure. You can see my screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is a very basic structure of cell. The outermost black outline is cell membrane, and
Yes,
the
ma'am.
inside cell membrane we can found a watery jelly-like structure on which the cell organelles are floating. That is cytosol. And if we add साइटोसोल के साथ जब हम ऑर्गेनल्स को भी लेते हैं, मतलब जब हम साइटोप्लाज्म कह रहे हैं तब साइटोसोल भी आता है उसमें और ऑर्गेनल्स भी आते हैं, बाकी ऑर्गेनल्स जैसे माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया हो गया, गोल्गी बॉडी, एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम, लाइसोसोम, ऑल दीज आर सेल ऑर्गेनल्स. So when we talk about cytoplasm, then it contains cytosol plus cell organelles. And there is a very big organelle, or the brain of the cell is nucleus. You can see the largest part of cell shown here is nucleus, the rounded part of cell. Inside the cell, inside the center of the cell, a rounded structure, that is nucleus. So nucleus is very similar to the cell. So जैसे हम कहते हैं ना यत पिंडे तत् ब्रह्मांडे, मतलब जो ब्रह्मांड पूरे ब्रह्मांड में है वो हमारे शरीर में भी है, और हमारे पूरे शरीर में जो फंक्शंस होती है वो हमारे हर एक सेल में होता है. तो इसीलिए सेल को स्ट्रक्चरल और फंक्शनल का सबसे छोटा यूनिट कहा गया. कि ये सबसे यूनिट इसलिए कहा गया कि इसमें सब कुछ है, दुनिया का सब कुछ इसमें हम कह सकते हैं कि एक तरीके से देखा जा सकता है. अगर हम उस नजरिए से देखें तो सब कुछ होता है एक सेल के अंदर भी. सेल भी रेस्पायर करता है, सेल भी डाइजेस्ट करता है, सेल भी एक्सक्रीट करता है. जैसे हम खाना खाते हैं, डाइजेस्ट करते हैं, एक्सक्रीट करते हैं, वैसे सेल भी डाइजेस्ट करता है, खाना खाता है, डाइजेस्ट करता है, एक्सक्रीट करता है. तो सेल के अंदर जो वाटरी मटेरियल है वो साइटोसोल है, और वाटरी मटेरियल के साथ अगर हम ऑर्गेनल्स को भी जोड़ लेते हैं तब हम साइटोप्लाज्म कहते हैं. और न्यूक्लियस जो है, न्यूक्लियस के अंदर जो वाटरी मटेरियल है उसे न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म कहते हैं. जब हम न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म के साथ साइटोप्लाज्म कहते हैं तो उसको हम एक वर्ड में प्रोटोप्लाज्म कह सकते हैं. ठीक है.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
सबको समझ आया? एवरीबॉडी क्रिस्टल क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anything more? I'm going through the slides. You can see and remember your question. If you will not study the basic one, you will not understand further. When we will go for further studies, You will not understand what we are talking about, what we are discussing about, if we will not get the detail of cell. So please go through the detailing of cell. Every structure, every function, it will be easy for you to understand the further contents. So, okay, I think if you don't have any question, we can sum up the class with ending prayer.
Ma'am, I have a question. While
Yes,
you were
please.
talking about smooth endoplasmic reticulum,
Yeah.
in the functions you said the smooth endoplasmic reticulum synthesizes the steroid hormones, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by these steroid hormones?
Okay. Do you know what hormones are?
Yeah, they're produced by the endocrine system, the glands in the endocrine system. Are you asking the general term what a hormone means? It's a secretion by the gland. Ma'am, can you hear me? Am I audible?
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, ma'am. I can hear you now. Are you able to hear me, ma'am? Hello? Hello?
Can't you hear me?
No, I was not able to hear you. Now I can hear you, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please proceed.
Yeah, so I was answering your question about what I understand by the term hormone. As per my understanding, hormone is a secretion by the glands in our body.
Am I not audible? I'm talking, but I think you people are not getting me.
I think you have a network issue. Half we hear, half it goes.
Okay. Now is it clear?
Now fine, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
I don't know what's happening.
Ma'am, we can hear you. If you speak, we are able to hear
I
you.
am speaking, but you are not getting me. Okay. So steroids.
Ma'am, we don't hear anything, ma'am.
Ma'am, I think you're on mute.
Oh, what's happening? Last try. I'm trying for last time. Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So steroids hormones are grouped into two. Some are corticosteroids and some are sex steroids. Corticosteroids are produced by cortisol. Sorry, cortisol hormones are produced by cortex of adrenal gland. Do you know adrenal gland?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Found where?
Near the kidneys.
Above
Above
the
the,
kidney.
on the top of, yeah, on the top of the kidney. It's triangle sept organ gland, and the cortex part of adrenal gland produce cortisol, which is corticosteroid hormone, which causes stress in our body. So this is a type of steroid, and another steroid is steroid. It is a type of sex hormone. So these are the two types of steroids. Have you got it, or something else you were asking for?
I wanted to understand how this synthesizes, what does it do? In the sense, while synthesizing steroid hormones, does it just ingest them if it's extra or something like that. I wanted to understand in a little more detail about what this smooth endoplasmic reticulum does when it's
Okay, you are
synthesizing the
asking
steroid
for
hormone.
what is meant by synthesis.
Yeah, what it does. What does this smooth endoplasmic reticulum do to synthesize these hormones?
Yeah, they synthesis means they produce the hormone, means a steroid hormone, and they just produce the hormone, nothing else. They just produce the hormone, and when the hormone is produced, it is released in bloodstream, directly released in bloodstream, and the according to the type or according to the group of the steroid, it works in the bloodstream or the target site. Just imagine if corticosteroid is produced in the cells of adrenal gland and it is released in bloodstream, it will cause your headache or something else. Or if corticosteroid of sex hormone is produced in the cortex of adrenal gland or something else, then the target site may be the beard of boys in the uh, mm, adolescent boys. Let's imagine their beard is appearing, so the target site of cortisol, sorry, steroid, sex steroid hormone is appearing or releasing the beard of the adolescent boy. So synthesis means just producing the hormone. The endoplasmic reticulum just produce the hormone and release the hormone to the bloodstream. And the target site of the hormone is pre-decided by our nervous system. So the hormone knows its target site from the nervous system, and it goes to the target site and completes its target. वो सीधा अपने टारगेट पे जाता है ब्लड के थ्रू और टारगेट को पूरा करता है. तो सिंथेसिस मतलब सिर्फ वो प्रोड्यूस करना होता है, सिर्फ उसको तो वो तैयार करता है, फिर ब्लड स्ट्रीम में वो रिलीज कर देते हैं. ब्लड स्ट्रीम में रिलीज करने के बाद वो खुद अपने काम कर लेता है. इज इट
मैम
क्लियर?
लेकिन यहाँ पे तो मतलब सारे सेल्स में तो स्टीरॉयड सिंथेसिस, स्टीरॉयड हार्मोन सिंथेसिस कैसे होंगे? क्योंकि ये सेल्स सिर्फ जो स्टीरॉयड हार्मोन प्रोड्यूस करते हैं वहीं पे काम करेगा ना, मतलब बाकी सेल्स में तो ये नहीं होगा.
Yeah, that is
सेल्स तो
also
सब जगह में
that
है,
is
मतलब
why
बॉडी के हर और.
मैम सॉरी,
Yeah.
क्या हम ये रिकॉर्डिंग ऑफ कर सकते हैं अभी?
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, please, Usha.
So is this synthesis of steroid hormone only applicable to cells of the adrenal gland,